I reckon I might be able to introduce you more convincingly than I can introduce myself.
Yes, okay, likewise, yes.
Right, so you are Jess Blake, and you are an actor and a photographer, and you love animals, and we are recording this together.
Yes. You are David Robinson, you're a musician, you're a journalist, and you're also a big animal lover, and have no sense of smell, weirdly.
The more we're reading about animals, smell is major.
Huge, yeah.
It's a bit like having an orchestra with no conductor. It's like a huge hole, and it blocks me from relating to some of them. But I'm going to do my best. We struggled with names.
Yes.
And so I thought that it might be quite a fun thing to do to just quickly review some of the names that we came up with, because we spent quite a long time. So if I read out, this is everything that you or I threw out there.
Okay.
And it might be fun for you to just give like a real quick couple of word verdict on why it might not have been chosen.
Okay, yeah.
Beastie besties.
Well, it had a nice ring to it, but there were better options.
Bear with us.
Liked it, but too specific to bears.
And that was a problem that repeated itself because we had otter nonsense.
Yeah.
Which I really love.
I love that one, otter nonsense, but it sounds like an otter podcast.
And I don't know, and maybe...
I don't think I could get a whole series out of otters.
You know, the more research we do into otters as time goes by, we might have been wrong in this and we should have stuck to one species. But I don't know what we could say about otters that would last multiple episodes. Fur Real was one of yours I really liked, and unfortunately someone has it.
I think it sounds slightly like the fashion industry, or I don't know, it just... I did like it, but...
I really liked the sound of it. My only concern was... I'm sure there is some unscrupulous like fur coat manufacturer called Fur Real, and it's like, yeah, you can still get real fur coats from us.
Yes, or it's a podcast for furries, people with a particular kink, which this is not.
No, it's really
This
not.
is very family friendly.
Yeah, especially because we bleep stuff. Off the leash.
Nice, but again, just sounds like dogs, doesn't it?
Beast mode.
This makes me think of like a wrestling podcast or something, which again is not us. I liked What the Fluff. If you're going to do a I think What the Fluff.
I loved all the questions one.
Yeah.
I realized,
Taken though, aren't they? Taken.
Quite liked How the Fluff, but then you never responded to it, so I guess that you didn't.
No. Sorry.
And I'm not ruling out that it might become a feature that people might write in and go, right, How the Fluff does
raccoon smell. Yeah.
The Daily Beast, and then it's not daily, and then the Weekly Beast sounded like the beast was a bit feeble. Yeah. The Early Bird, and I thought, well, it only works if you listen to it in the morning, and I don't think...
And also it's not just birds, is it?
No, and I don't think psychologically I could listen to what felt like a morning podcast at night.
No, okay.
Animal noise, animal crackers, just worried it was like going to be like a pet food thing somewhere.
Yeah.
With a podcast name, you don't want to have to explain.
I know what you mean.
Fantastic. I quite liked Fantastic. Again, no response from you. And then I went for this one I really loved, and again, nothing. And so I really liked All You Need Is Fluff. So I did a few music-y ones. I did Rock Around the Flock, which I thought was really nice.
That's nice, yeah.
But then it just felt so confusing. Like it's just like geese's migratory habits or something. And I really liked Hen's Teeth because it was something that my grandmother would say.
But it just sounds like a chicken keeping podcast, doesn't it?
If there is a chicken keeping podcast, I really hope one day we hear it.
I think it's hard to strike a balance between sounding completely, like you want something that is generically encompasses all animals, but isn't boring.
You see, we had Meet the Animal, but as you described it, it was bland and not very catchy.
It's bland. I'm sorry. It's bland.
Which was about right. And it is. It's just a bit too ordinary. I'm worried it might have elicited the response, huh? And so we've ended up with Animal Nonsense.
Yeah.
Other things about the podcast are going to alter as it moves along. The name is not. Now we're in.
So if you think it sucks, that's it.
So we had real problems naming our podcast, and we've ended up with Animal Nonsense. Oddly, you really can't name an animal badly. And so I'm going to show you some photos of particular animals.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you their name afterwards. And, so this first animal that you're going to meet is an Andean bear.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Now, Andean bears are sometimes referred to as spectacled bears because of the white rings they sometimes have around their eyes.
I mean, that's not around his eyes, is it? It's around his nose.
Unless he has really enormous spectacles.
I would say he's spectacled. I guess he's an Andean bear because he's from the Andes.
He's from that region.
I'm logical.
They have a short muzzle with wide, flat teeth, and that helps them chew through vegetation.
He does have quite a stubby nose, doesn't he?
And it helps him chew through vegetation and tree bark, and he has thick, shaggy fur, which keeps him warm at high altitudes, so he's perfect for the place that he lives in.
Perfect for the mountains, yeah.
He's also very well adapted for climbing trees, which they do to reach fruit and berries and honey, which they eat.
He sounds delightful.
He sounds really nice. They have non-retractable claws, but rather than for attacking prey, it's mainly for gripping trees so they can climb high.
I see, okay.
And as high as 13,000 feet to reach food. Right, now the name of this Andean bear...
Okay. Like his personal name?
Yeah, his personal name is Robert.
He does look like a Robert.
You can't name him wrong. He really... The moment you see Robert and you relate it to his face...
Yeah, he looks like a Robert.
He looks like a Robert. All right, on to the next one. This is a desert locust.
Okay. It's very sand-coloured, isn't it? I could see it would blend in well.
He might not look that frightening on its own. But
but I imagine if you've got like millions of them swarming, it's a lot.
It's one of the most destructive insect species on Earth.
Did you watch one of the Jurassic World movies they had? Oh, was it Jurassic World or Jurassic Park? Anyway, they had giant locusts.
That sounds really
They were disgusting.
In normal conditions, the wingless green nymphs hatch in sandy soil, feeding on plants and molting several times before becoming brown flying adults.
Yeah.
These adults mate, lay eggs and begin the cycle again. When their numbers grow and food becomes scarce, locusts change dramatically.
Okay.
And nymphs develop bold black and yellow markings and become more active. And
So this one's got black and yellow markings. So is this...
He's a little bit amped up, this fella.
Right, okay.
And they start to gather in huge groups, and this is known as their gregarious phase or the swarming phase.
I feel like I've had my gregarious phase. It's long gone.
Swarming adults are bright yellow and that's... Okay.
I'm on the edge of my seat, tell me.
Together, they can consume entire landscapes of vegetation.
Vegetarians, quick, run for cover.
Like they literally decimate it. It's like, the first day the shops opened after COVID.
Well, this is the problem with them. They just will destroy an entire farm, won't they, in like an hour or something.
While swarming helps protect them from predators, it causes huge damage to crops in parts of Africa, the Middle East and Asia. They're really destructive. If you get a plague of locusts on your... no wonder the Bible... the Bible really gave locusts a hard rap.
Yeah.
But...
They would...
Feels like they brought it on themselves.
Yeah. Also, you can't really protect your crop. You can't run out and quickly cover up your entire farm, can you?
Not very easily.
No.
It's really, really difficult. So how would you quickly describe this guy?
Menacing.
And he's a little bit angular.
He is angular, yeah.
All right, his name...
Tell me.
Roly.
Roly? No.
Yeah,
Roly is like something soft and fuzzy and maybe like a pangolin or... Well, not that they're fuzzy, but they are roly.
The thing is, I didn't really get Roly at first, but now I look at him, he has got like a Pixar It's a Bug's Life look to his head.
Who's named a locust? Is it like his pet?
I don't know if it's like a zoo handler or...
But this specific one is called Roly.
This specific one is called Roly. It's funny that you would
like... I'm all for naming animals, but if you had like a tank of locusts, I don't know that I would give them individual names.
Well, what that reminded me of is that your recollection of the names of your kids' toys...
is astonishing, yeah.
Is remarkable. How about you run through some of them? How many can you remember?
Oh my gosh. There's Sam the snow leopard. There's Rainbow Cat. Mango. We have got... Let's try and find some of the ones with random names. There's a giant creeper teddy that's called Michael. There's a penguin called Peter that came on holiday with us to Portugal, so he became Pedro. just for the holiday. There's many. I'm trying to think of some of the most random names. One of my kids has a unicorn toy called Horny. He's like, oh, lovely name. There's a teddy bear that was actually my teddy bear when I was a kid that's called Ramon, but it has to be pronounced Ramon.
It's not even that you remember their name. You also remember where they all are.
Because it's my responsibility, apparently, to just keep track of these things 24/7.
It's really fun. I always find it delightful when at some point it's like, where is like Mr. Whiskers or something? And you have to.
Somebody does find it delightful.
You have to remember where it is. Okay, right. We've got one more of these.
Oh, a parrot. I have such a soft spot for parrots.
Well, this is one of the largest parrots in the wild.
Okay.
And it's a Great Green Macaw.
He's beautiful, or she. I don't know.
And
She's gorgeous.
These colourful birds are bright green with red foreheads and blue feathers on their lower back and tail. They're found in groups. Macaws are known to be extremely noisy.
Yes, they are, yeah.
They have distinctive loud screeches that can be heard from quite a distance. And when waking up from sleep, macaws call to their partners with a loud screech to let them know their whereabouts. And so they literally go like, I'm asleep! to each other, which is really, really lovely. After gathering in numbers, they fly together. And while flying, they keep close to each other, almost touching wings as they soar.
Do they? I was abroad last week. In the park we were at, there were lots of wild parrots. And they did fly in pairs mostly. Bright green ones, probably quite similar to that.
Her name is Mrs. Squawk.
Mrs. Squawk. Sounds like something my kids would name. Her. Is there a Mr. Squawk?
I don't know if she kept her maiden name.
Right.
Or maybe she's like, maybe she's like a widow. I don't know.
Who knows?
Mrs. Squawk. Maybe she's like a parrot of a certain age.
Yes.
So she's just like afforded the respect of, she's like a mother parrot at this point and everyone's listening to her. So that are some animal names. So we had real problems naming our podcast, but yet naming animals seems to be the easiest thing on earth.
Yes.